Low sound check. Low sound check. Sound check. Low sound check. Low. Sound. Sound check. Low.
Good. Okay na. Okay, good morning. Morning to each and everyone. Today is scheduled procurement activity for goods. And for the record, I just want to put it in record that this should be opened sana last Monday. Unfortunately, this was not posted last week because of no internet connection at the time. So we reposted it on Monday, and after 4-5 calendar days, we have scheduled it, the bid opening, and we scheduled for today. So we have here the members of the BAC, Technical Working Group, Secretariat, and our IT, who will be operating the live streaming of this procurement activity. Please be informed that our activity now is being monitored on live stream at YouTube and at the central and the regional office. Before we will proceed, may we ask those who are present here to identify themselves and what company they represent? We'll start for the young lady. You will use the mic because this is being properly recorded.
Hello po, I'm Rochelle po from Visual Effects Advertising in Tuguegarao City, Cagayan.
What company?
Visual Effects Advertising,
Visual.
Cagayan.
Okay. Second, kindly introduce yourself.
Leandro Paat, Velorado Construction Supplies Trading.
Ano?
Velorado Construction Supplies Trading, sir.
Okay. Next.
Morning, everyone. I'm Michael Vilep Caria, the bidding officer of Anglo Wealth Enterprises from Antipolo City, Rizal.
From Antipolo City, okay. Kindly post those who have participated for this procurement activity for goods. Posted ba lahat yung mga pangalan nila? Yung mga... Asan? Pwede bang ano? Lakihan mo ng konti. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bidders for this particular contract. So, I expect that of the 6 have already attended the pre-bid conference that we have previously scheduled for this particular contract for goods, so that you will be aware on the forms and content of the bid documents that you will be submitting for today's activity. So we have here scheduled for bid opening, contract ID, purchase request number 2026-08-0058, the purchase of plastic barriers to be installed at the proposed road slip projects in the DPWH Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office. We have an approved budget cost of 1,995,000 pesos. And today is the schedule of bid opening. So with this, we'll give the honor to Engineer Generoso Mokay, a regular member of this BAC, of this bid, the Bids of Awards Committee, to open and present to us the bid proposal of the 6 suppliers who submitted their intent for this particular contract. So for the record, I would like to read the bidders. Rob School Supplies and Equipment Trading, LE Cagayan Parcels Office Supplies and Equipment Trading, AM Variety Store, Biljorada Construction Supplies Trading, Visual X Advertising, Anglo Wealth Enterprises. So, Engineer Mokay is given the honor and privilege to open and present to this body the bid proposal of those who submitted their intent for this particular contract.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, we have here first the bid proposal submitted by RO8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading. It is addressed to the back chairperson, DPWH LKDO, Bulanao, Tabuk City, with PR, stated PR number 2026-06-0058, and received at the procurement unit 10 a.m. dated 25 yesterday, June 25, 2026. Here now the sealed envelope with the initial. Here the certificate of field jobs registration, platinum membership. Certificate is valid until April 28, 2027. Mayor's permit issued by the city of the Tugigaraw City, the Tugigaraw City, January 2026, valid until December 31, 2026. The DTR certificate, valid until May 9, 2027. Tax clearance certificate, October 17, 2026. The registration submitted to the BIR. The annual income tax return. Duly received by the BIR. Independent auditor's report. Have the omnibus sworn statement. Teresa De Leon, legal age, single, Filipino, and with residence at Apple Street, Pengueruyo, Tugigaraw City, after having been duly sworn, accordance with law, do hereby depose and state that Teresa De Leon is the sole proprietor or authorized representative of RO8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading with office address at Pengueruyo, Tugigaraw City. As the owner and sole proprietor or authorized representative of RO8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading, Teresa De Leon have the full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuing contract for PR number 2026-06-0058, purchase of plastic barriers to be installed at the proposed road sleep projects, the Department of Public Works and Highways, Lower Kalinga DO, Bulanao, Tabuk City, Kalinga, as supported by the special power of attorney. RO8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government, foreign or international financing institutions. Blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB, by itself or by relation, membership, association, affiliation, and controlling interest with another blacklisted person or entity. each of the documents submitted is in satisfaction of the bidding premise is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading is authorizing the HOPE or its duly authorized representative to verify all the documents submitted. The ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading and its spouse are not related by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree to the head of the procuring entity, procurement agent if engaged, or the end user or implementing unit, project consultants, head of the PMO, or the members of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, and the BAC Secretariat. It is understood that failure to faithfully disclose its relationship with the HOPE, members of the BAC, TWG, BAC Secretariat, the head of the PMO, or the end user unit, or implementing unit, and the project consultants of the procuring entity or procurement agent by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree, as well as its submission of beneficial ownership information containing false entries shall be subject to blacklisting under Section 100 of the Implementing Rules of Republic Act number 12009, without prejudice to criminal and civil liabilities under applicable laws, including their necessary penalties, if any. Number 8, ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading complies with existing labor laws and standards. 9, ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading is aware and has undertaken the following responsibilities as a bidder: carefully examine all the bidding documents, acknowledge all conditions, local or otherwise, affecting the implementation of the contract, made an estimate of facilities available needed for the contract to be bid, if any. Letter D, inquire or secure supplemental bid bulletin issued for PR number 2026-06-0058, the purchase of plastic barriers to be installed at the proposed road sleep projects. Number 10, ROH School Supplies Equipment Trading did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official person or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. In case 11, in case advance payment was made or given, ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading for or deliver any of the obligation undertakings the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability under existing laws. Signed, Teresa De Leon and Julie notarized.
Okay. It appears that the initial evaluation for the legal documents for RO8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading passed the preliminary examination and evaluation. So we'll proceed to the opening of the second bidder. I don't know, what is the second bidder there?
Here the bid proposal submitted by Le Cagayan Parcels Office Supplies and Equipment Trading, again addressed to the back chairperson, DPWH LKDO, Bulanao, Tabuk City, PR State, PR number 2026-06-0058. Now open the sealed envelope and duly with initial. Here the request for quotation. Certificate of Field Jobs of Registration, valid until April 29, 2027. DTI certificate, valid until January 16, 2031. Mayor's permit, issued by the Tuguegarao City, valid until December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, valid expiry date is March 31, 2027. Early certificate of registration for the issued by the Office of the BIR. Napatingin ba? DTI certificate of registration. Awante income. Certificate of registration lang. No income tax return attached for the Cagayan Parcels Office Supplies and Equipment Trading. It's only the
income tax return is that was submitted to the BIR?
yes,
Stamp?
none,
None?
none, sir. It's just the certificate of registration issued by the BIR but the ITR which will be received by the BIR, no attachment, sir.
Okay. With that, the back will rule. It appears that LA Cagayan Parcel Office Supplies and Equipment Trading have not attached the income and business tax return that was duly stamped by the Bureau of Internal Revenue as per checklist provided for them. So with this, LE Cagayan Parcel Office Supplies and Equipment Trading is non-complying. The Secretariat now is advised to inform the bidder, LE Cagayan Parcel Office Supply and Equipment Trading, is not complying with the requirements as per checklist provided for them. So ordered. Next.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So we have here now again the bid proposal submitted by AM Variety Store. Again, addressed to the back chairperson, DPWH LKDO, Bulanao, Tabuk City, with PR number 2026-06-0058. Was received at the procurement unit at 8:42 a.m. dated this day. Again, we have here the sealed envelope. The requirements, the initial niya. Requirements ba? Ha? Initial? Initial ito eh. Awan, sabi ko ito. Liban ito eh.
Is there a representative from the AM Variety Store? Meron bang representative? Wala? It appears, as per report from the one designated to open the technical proposal or bid documents submitted by AM Variety Store, appears that he's not complying because the sealed envelope should be initialed. It appears that the sealed envelope has not been initialed. So, as per guidelines and discussion during the pre-bid conference, it is declared non-complying. AM Variety Store bid proposal is not complying. Let's proceed to the other one.
Thank you, sir. So again, we have here the bid proposal submitted for PR 2026-06-0058, Villaroda Construction Supplies and Trading. Again, as to the sir, we don't know whom this will be addressing.
Okay. As per evaluation of the envelope submitted by Anglo-Wealth, Villarada Construction Supplies Trading, they have submitted an envelope without proper address to whom it will be given. That should be addressed to the back chairperson or of the procurement unit of this office. But it appears that in the envelope there is no proper address to whom it will be given. So it appears that the envelope is not complying. So the Secretariat now will return that envelope to where it originated, because we don't know where it will go. It's just addressed to DPWH. We don't know if that will even address to the district engineer. That should be addressed to the chairperson of the Bids and Award Committee of the Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office as a proper way of transmitting it to the proper office that it will address or taken into consideration the content of that envelope. So with that, the back rules that the envelope submitted by, the sealed envelope submitted by Villarada Construction Supply and Trading is not complying. So ordered.
Likewise, sir, with the visual FX, again, it's not properly addressed to the concern whom this envelope will be given.
You cannot discuss with us because this is the bid opening. What we will do now is just to open, pass or fail the criteria. You should have attended the pre-bid conference, and that is the time for you to address all issues concerned. So the member of the back who are designated to give to open reported that even the envelope submitted by Visual FX Advertising had not been properly addressed to whom it will be given. It was addressed only to DPWH Lower Kalinga. That should be addressed to the back chairman of the Bids and Awards Committee of the Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office. This was all been discussed during the pre-bid conference that was advertised. So with that, the back rules that the envelope submitted by Visual FX Advertising is not complying. So ordered.
Thank you,
Next.
Mr. Chair. So we now move on to the Anglumet Enterprises, PR number 2026-06-005, purchase of plastic barriers to install at the proposed road slip projects. Or PR number, the envelope is addressed to the Bids and Awards Committee, Department of Public Works and Highways, Lower Kalinga, DEO, Bulangon Tabuk City, Kalinga.
Proceed with the opening.
The envelope is duly initial. The sealed envelope is duly initial. Have the field certificate of field jobs of registrations valid until March 18, 2027. Business permit issued by the City of Antipolo, valid until December 31, 2026. We have the DTR certificate. Validity periods is until January 25, 2029. Tax clearance certificate, June 4, 2027. Certificate of registration by the BIR. Have here the income tax return.
Check the income tax return if it is being stamped by the BIR. That will give validity of the income and business tax return.
No stamp, just like this na, naman ito. Stamp na. Handi dyan, dyan. Dami hindi lagi. Stamp. Okay. Stamp. Documentary stamp.
Okay. Sige.
The annual income tax returns has no documentary stamp being
Hindi, yung na-receive. Bakit hindi na-receive yan?
Ay, received by the BR. Ay, mayroong ano pala. Ito yung
Kindly check.
check. Filing reference. Mayroong ano. EFPS payment. EFPS payment details. Meron naman sir. Please check. Francis. Wala yan.
Hmm?
Electronic payment.
Electronic? Okay, sige. Sige, proceed. Anyway, that will be verified by the TWG.
Audited financial statement. Here the short statement. Angelita P. Lopez of legal age, married Filipino and residing at Block 29 to 30, Chiquia Street, Kingsville Hills Subdivision, Barangay San Jose, Antipolo City. After having been duly sworn, orders to do behavior deposed and state that Angelita P. Lopez is the sole proprietor or authorized representative of Anglo Enterprise in office address at Sitio Kabkab, Purok, Bosa, Barangay San Jose, Kabkab, Bosa, Antipolo City. As the owner of proprietor or authorized representative of Anglo Enterprises, Angelita P. Lopez has the full power and authority to execute any legal acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuing contract for PR 2026-08 of the department is the purchase of plastic barriers to be installed at the proposed road strip project of the Department of Public Works and Highways, Lower Kalinga, DO, showing the accounts duly notarized special power of attorney, Anglo Enterprises not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or LGUs, foreign government, foreign organizational financing institutions, blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB by itself in regulation, membership, association, affiliation, or controlling interest in another person or entity, case of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the requirements, an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided are true and correct. Anglo Enterprise is authorizing the whole or still authorized representative to verify the documents submitted. Anglo and his spouse are not related by consanguinity or affinity of the third civil degree to the head of the procuring entity, procurement agent, engaged, end user or implementing unit, project consultants, head of the PMO, for the members of the Bids and Awards Committee, BAC, the TWG, and working group, and the BAC Secretariat. It is understood that failure to faithfully disclose its relationship with the head of the procuring entity, members of the BAC, TWG, BAC Secretariat, head of the PMO, or end user unit for implementing unit, and the project consultants of procuring entity, or the procurement agent, by community or community of the third civil degree, as well as its submission, beneficial ownership, information containing cost and risk service subject to blacklisting under section 100 of the implementing rules and regulations of IRR of the Public Act
attendance to ni
Number 12, sanctioning of privilege to criminal and civil liabilities under applicable laws, including their accessory penalties
Okay.
of any.
Confession.
When purpose applies to existing labor laws and understands and Anglo Enterprise is aware of undertaking the following responsibilities as a bidder. A, carefully examine all the bidding documents, B, acknowledge all conditions, local orders affecting the implementation of the contract, made an estimate of the facilities available needed for the contract to bid, if any, and D, preparing or securing supplemental bid bulletin issued for payout 2026-06-0058, purchase and plastic barriers to be installed at the proposed road sleeve project to Department of Public Works Lower Kalinga DO. Anglo Enterprise not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official personnel or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. 11, in case advance payment was made or given, Anglo Enterprises failure to perform or deliver any of its obligations and undertakings to contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability under existing laws. We're signed Angelita P. Lopez and Julie Notaras. Petition.
Hello. On the way. Okay, so it appears that out of the 6 bidders, only 2 who have passed the preliminary examination are O8 School Supplies and Equipment Trading and Anglo Wealth Enterprises. So we'll now proceed to open the bid proposal of the 2 bidders who passed the preliminary examination. And again, we'll give the honor to Engineer Generoso Mukay to present to this body the bid proposal of the 2 bidders who passed the preliminary examination.
So let's proceed with the reading of the quotation for the particular contract for ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading. The address, Apple Street, Penge, Tuguegarao City. The amount offered for the 450 units plastic barriers is amounting to 1,974,000 pesos only.
Of discount, if there is a bid discount? So it is put in record that there is no bid discount offered by ROH School Supplies and Equipment Trading for this particular PR. Kindly compute the variance. You could compute the variance against the ABC. Okay? Okay na? Okay. So we'll proceed to the opening of the financial bid proposal of Anglo Wealth Enterprises. Again, Engineer Mukay is given the privilege and honor to present to this body the bid proposal of Anglo Wealth Enterprises for that particular PR.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, company's name is Anglo Wealth Enterprise, address Sitio Kabkab, Purok, Old Boso, San Jose, Antipolo City. And on their request for quotation, the offered bid amount is for the 420 units plastic barriers, is amounting to 1,743,000 pesos only. 1,743,000.00.
Kindly compute the variance. Second attendance. Okay. The documents that were submitted to this body during this bid opening, procurement activities, will all be collated by the Secretariat, and that will be given or to be forwarded to the technical working group for them to further examine the authenticity, veracity, and completeness of the document that were presented during this bid opening. And we do hope that they will be coming out, that TWG will be coming out with the resolution recommending award for the approval of the head of the procuring entity. Especially so that this is a under what fund ito? What? Maintenance fund under the QRF. So the TWG should come out immediately upon verification the resolution recommending award. And we do hope that it will become as early as possible. So with this, the procurement activity for goods is adjourned. Thank you for participating, and we do hope to see you again in the coming procurement activity of this office. Ano yung concern mo kanina? Pwede ka